Sometimes when I feel like I can't be myself, I adapt. You see the same person, but something shifts. Can be a change in movement. Can be a change in pitch. I adapt because sometimes the powers that be won't just let you be. Or sometimes you just wanna be someone else or something else. Or because you can't tell the story you wanna tell in your own voice, you must adapt. The key is to never lose yourself. Because to adapt is to be human, to survive, so that you don't disappear. And what good is adapting if at least a part of you isn't still here? You know, carry a bit of your flavor, your swagger, your culture, just a little more extra, you know? You just take one part and make it extra, you know? Cause like we hip hop, right? We hip hop, but me, I'm extra hip hop. So if we talking hip hop, we gonna have to adapt. And that's all we do in hip hop is adapt, you know what I'm saying? We might take a little part like this. And then we make it extra. I mean, it still is what it is. It's just a little bit more. A little bit extra. And that extra is my flavor. It's my culture, my swagger. You feel me? I adapted it. You put in that bass, like it was cool before, but that bass make me go woo woo. Like for me, it's all about rhythm. So if it's not making me move, I'm like, whatever, you better go somewhere with that stuff. I mean, I like all types of music, but not like jazz or country or blues. Not enough bass, you know? You know, I need that boom, boom, you know? That soul. So when I'm playing my homegirl Madia tune, I must adapt. Cause if she don't hear this, she might not hear this. And in a way, it's like the old music list with a switch of movement or a change of pitch. It adapts. Like a spirit to a body. A spirit that's been around for a long time. I know a spirit that's been around for a long time. If you listen closely, you can still hear it. The story of how the spirit adapts. Well, how far back you want to go? Cause me, I've been around here for a long time.
Long time.
Oh yeah, I'm old school, whole time, long time.
Long time.
You're so old, your social security number is 1.
Long time.
You're so old, your birth certificate says expired.
Long time.
You so old, in history class, you used to just write down what you was doing.
Long time.
Oh yeah, I'm old school, whole time, long time.
Long time.
This is a story of a spirit trying to find itself. A spirit stripped of home, of language, of dance, of song. How much can one strip before a spirit is no more? Before a spirit is broken? Well, I know a spirit stripped of home, of language, of dance, of song, and the spirit didn't break. There was no time for breaks back then. Only work. Back breaking work. Back in the 1970s, when hip hop started, the MCs, the masters of ceremony, would give praise to the DJ. They were the originator, the crate digging innovator, the inner city party starter, party pause eliminator, the generator of records with generation of sound, and it sounds like brand new flavor in your ear. Now who that there done made a career out of making music appear seemingly seamlessly out of thin air with the let me hear you say ho and wave them like you just don't care. Do the DJs run this place? And everybody say yeah. DJ, give me a break beat by letting that needle drop. Watch people drop to their feet like that 8-town stomp. DJ, give me a break beat. Something I could break to. Something I could talk about the breaks on. Something to summon something in me to break her off. And ain't no breaks taken until the break of dawn. Back in the 1970s, when hip-hop started, where hip-hop started, in the Bronx borough of New York City, invented by kids, some of them descendants of those first Africans, first Americans, work song singers, Southern spiritualists, blues shouters, jazz players. These kids, by the 1970s, had somehow got disconnected. In the Bronx borough of New York City, with no access to music instruments and very few musical teachers, at risk of losing the bridge connecting them to their past, to pass the torch that allows the spirits advance. These kids, equipped like their plantation ancestors, just feet and hands, mouth and dance, rhythm and chants. They showed us that history is not a straight line. History is a circle. History is a circle that goes round and round like a record. Like a record of history. A record that goes round and round. Round and round. A record player plays a sample of the break. Add another record, it's a call and response.
add my narrative. And it's a story of a spirit that found itself. A spirit that adapts as practice with what's given. Like these kids did with 2 record players and a mixer. These kids just kept playing these records of history, records of the past, round and round, a loop to call and respond over, to tell my story over, to freestyle over and over and over, repetition and revision, improving on tradition, improving with what's given. See, a record player plays a sample of the break, resets the standard. Hip-hop adapted with records to adapt through history.